Hi, I am Dr. Astha Agarwal, your coach and mentor for social sciences and international relations for all competitive exams. I am a seasoned educationist who has mentored students at college and school level, where we'll be discussing interesting issues of current importance as well as issues relating to history, pol science and geography. You can post your queries or their queries in the comment section of my YouTube channel, and I'll try to answer their queries in their own way. So follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Nice song, isn't it? Can you recall where have you heard this song before? Yes, that's correct. This is the theme song of recently aired TV series Money Heist. This is not just a song but a history of protest, a history of rebel. This song is an Italian folk song which started as a protest against the dictatorship or the exploitation in Italy long ago. So in my next video, I'll be discussing the history of Bella Ciao. Till then, wait for my next video. Bye bye. Hello everyone. I think you must be eagerly waiting to know more about your favorite song, Bella Ciao. So without wasting any further time, let's proceed to our video. Bella Ciao, also known as the Hymn of Freedom. It is an Italian folk song which became a theme song for Money Heist. For the first time, this song was sung by Italian rice field workers who pitied their poor working conditions. These rice field workers were also known as Mondines. The Mondines worked for several hours under poor working conditions. Pitying their poor working condition, they said Bella Ciao, goodbye to their youth. Therefore, Bella Ciao came to define Mondines' rebellion against their exploitative masters. During the Second World War, the people of Italy united against the dictatorship of Benito Mussolini. There, Bella Ciao became a song of protest against the dictatorship. Recently, Money Heist became a global sensation, where in the first season of the series, we found Professor and Berlin singing Bella Ciao together as a protest song. This song has been used as a protest song all over the world in different points of time. In 2012, Bella Ciao was adopted as a protest song demanding action against global warming. Similarly, in 2018, Brazilian football fans sung Bella Ciao against Argentina. Indian version? See, India has talent all over. People all over India have sung Bella Ciao in their own version. We have Punjabi version, Bengali version, and now recently we have seen a Gujarati version of Bella Ciao. So this is the beauty of our folk songs. Thank you. I hope you liked the video. Keep following my channel to know more about many such interesting issues and topics.
Mama,
Yes?
can you tell why water is colorless and why there is so one sun and so many moons in the solar system?
Yes, this is another role that I play. Besides being an edupreneur, a teacher, an academic counselor, I am also a mother of a curious toddler. So, through my videos, I'll try to answer the questions of your curious monsters. Hi, Let's explore the unknown. Did you know that there is a Hindu temple in Panama? It is located in Tumba Muerto, that means Mount of the Dead. The temple is dedicated to Lord Krishna. See, this is the beauty of temple. Hindus arrived in Panama during 1910 as canal workers, which was a British colony then. There are more than 14,000 Hindus in Panama. Most of the Hindus in Panama are Gujaratis and Sindhis who follow Hare Krishna cult. This is the beautiful view inside the temple. So, welcome to the ISKCON Panama. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the second part of the series Wonders of the World. Let's explore about the deepest mine in the world. Did you know Bonang gold mine of South Africa is deepest mine in the world? It is located near Johannesburg in South Africa. The depth of the mine is 3.5 kilometers. Milan Ludena holds the Guinness World Record to run underground the Bonang gold mine. Out of the total rock excavated, only 10 grams of gold can be extracted per ton of the rock to remain profitable. The mine is so deep that it takes 1 hour to reach the bottom of the mine. Thank you. Hi, this lecture video will trace the history of Afghanistan from ancient Gandhara civilization to its capture by Taliban in present times. The ancient Gandhara civilization flourished in its eastern part around 1000 BC. We find mention of Gandhara as back as in the epic Mahabharata. Shakuni, the famous character of Mahabharata, was a king of Gandhar. Kabul and Bamiyan were the famous centers of Gandhara civilization that lie in present-day Afghanistan. Political history of Gandhar or eastern Afghanistan is a witness to attacks from various parts of the continent, from Persians, Kushanas, Mauryas, etc. It was under the influence of Mauryan king Ashoka that Buddhism reached Gandhar or eastern Afghanistan. The commercial importance of Gandhara lies in the fact that it lay on the crossroads of various contemporary civilizations. This is the ancient Silk Route that connected Central Asia with West Asia and Europe via Afghanistan. Gandhar civilization is famous for its art and architecture that mainly depicted Buddhist themes. These are the famous Buddha statues at Bamiyan. These statues were built between 6th and 7th centuries AD but were destroyed by Taliban. Islam arrived in Afghanistan around 7th century AD when Arabs conquered the city of Herat. It was under Mughal king Akbar that Kabul and Kandahar became Mughal provinces. British made unsuccessful attempts to conquer Afghanistan. Afghanistan became independent in 1921. During the Cold War, Afghanistan became main zone of conflict between USA and USSR. Last decades of 20th century witnessed rise of radical Islamist groups like Mujahideen and Taliban that were patronized both by communist and capitalist forces. These radical groups claim to establish an Islamic nation in Afghanistan. After decades of struggle between armed forces from the West and Taliban, Now, Taliban has emerged as the most powerful organization in Afghanistan. These pictures speak a million words.
Swami Vivekananda, the pride of India. He was born in Calcutta and was originally known as Narendranath Dutt. Vivekananda is known for his efforts to reform Hindu society and awaken the masses to modern values of humanism and rationalism. Vivekananda worked tirelessly for the rights of women and lower castes. He founded Ramakrishna Mission in Calcutta to spread the ideas of unity and brotherhood among its followers. Vivekananda founded Ramakrishna Mission in 1897. He spoke enormously about the immortal Vedantic religion at Chicago in 1893, for which he earned immense recognition. Known as the greatest orator, Swami Vivekananda is remembered for his high values and ideals that inspire us till today. Thank you.
Hi. Can you identify these rings? Yes, that's correct. These rings denote modern Olympic Games. So, in this lecture, I'll be discussing all about modern Olympics. So, following are the points that we'll be focusing upon: the 5 rings of Olympics, the history of Olympic Games, the origin of modern Olympics, the games that are included in Olympic Games, the importance of Olympic Games, and also I'll be telling you some of the important or unknown facts about the Olympic Games. So let's begin. These 5 rings symbolize 5 continents, or we can say these rings show the participation of athletes from all over the world. These 5 continents are the continent of Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and America. Also, let's discuss something about the colors used in the rings. These are blue, yellow, black, green, red on a white background. Now, what is the significance of these colors or coming together on a white background? These signify or symbolize the coming together of athletes from all over the world on a common platform. We can also say that it shows unity in diversity. Okay, so coming to the history of Olympic Games, there is a Greek god who is worshipped in modern day Greece. He is Heracles, who is also known as Hercules. He started the games in Greece around 3000 years ago. it was in the city of Olympia where these games were started for the first time. He is Greek god Hercules, who is known for his strength and bravery. Also, he is worshipped for good luck and protection from any sort of danger in modern Greece. These ancient Olympic Games were held in the ancient city of Olympia after every 4 years, where in the initial phase only one event was held in the games. That was the running event or the race. So we can see here the event of race that was being held in the ancient Olympic Games. See, this is Greece, the country which lies in the Europe. The name Olympics, as we all can see, comes from the name of the city of Olympia, where these games started for the first time. Gradually, Olympics became most famous and liked Greek sports festival. So, with the increasing fame of these games, new games were added with the passage of times. And these games together came to be known as pentathlon. These games were long jump, javelin throw or discus throw, now chariot race, wrestling and racing. So we call it pentathlon. Now what about the decline of ancient Olympics? What happened that these games, such a famous games, stopped altogether in ancient times? So there was a Greek king Theodosius who put a ban upon the holding of these Olympic events. After almost successfully running for over 1200 years, Olympics games saw a downfall. The Greek king banned or stopped these ancient sport system. Coming to the new beginning of these Olympic games, how did the modern Olympics begin? So there was a French noble or a French person who took interest in these sports. He tried to promote physical education among youth in 19th century. He was Pierre de Coubertin. He took efforts to revive the modern Olympics, and the modern Olympics began in the Greek city of Athens in 1896. So Pierre de Coubertin is also known as father of modern Olympics. He is Pierre de Coubertin here. In the modern Olympics, which were held in 1896, almost 280 athletes from 12 nations participated across 43 sporting events. In this picture, we can see the excitement of the crowd in the Olympic Games that began after so many years. So, this is a picture showing the beginning of modern Olympics. Also, it is said that almost 60,000 spectators took part in the modern Olympics event in 1896. Coming to the importance of Olympic Games, what is the significance of these games? Why these games are held regularly? So, the very first point that needs to be focused here is these games provide an international platform to athletes all over the world. Participation in Olympic Games has also become a matter of national pride. Thus, it serves as an inspiration to the youth of various nations. These Olympic Games promote a spirit of healthy competition among the participants. So, it is good for the promotion of sports, overall sports. Coming to the interesting facts, initially in the ancient Olympic Games, only males were allowed to take part. And in the first games that were held in ancient Greece, only one person was there who took participation. So obviously he was the winner of the race. The word stadium comes from a Greek word stade. So we all know sports are always held in stadium. You must be going to a stadium to practice one or the other sport. So this word comes from the Greek word stade, that means race. This year Olympic Games are being held. You must be knowing about that. So these games are being held in the Japanese capital of Tokyo. Tokyo has become the first Asian city to hold the modern Olympic Games. See, these Tokyo Olympic Games were due to be held in the year 2020, but due to the current pandemic, these games were postponed to the year 2021. In these games, more than 200 countries are participating across 28 sports. CTS, LTS and 4TS. It means faster, higher and stronger. This is the Olympic motto. And we all can understand now why this is so important in Olympics. So this gives a message to be so fast, so strong and raise higher in your ambitions. Thank you.
Mama.
Yes, beta.
Why do we celebrate Children's Day? Please tell me.
So this is a query that has come up from my toddler. So in this video, I'll try to explain why do we celebrate Children's Day and what are the interesting facts about Children's Day that you need to tell your toddlers. So without wasting any time, let me come up with the explanation. Let's now start with a discussion on why do we celebrate Children's Day. The very first thing that we need to know is Children's Day is celebrated every year on November 14th as a tribute to the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, as it is also the birth anniversary of Pandit Nehru. Also known as Chacha Nehru, he loved children very much and believed that children were a nation's real strength and foundation. Initially, India celebrated Children's Day on November 20th as part of the Universal Children's Day that was declared by the United Nations. But after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru in 1964, India began celebrating his birth anniversary, that is November 14th, as Children's Day. The Children's Day, also known as Bal Divas in India. On this day, children are encouraged to go to their schools and participate in many kinds of extracurricular and cultural activities. Now let me tell you some interesting stories. Why do we call Pandit Nehru as Chacha Nehru? There are many stories that are behind the tale. Why do we call him as Chacha? But here I'll be mentioning the two of them. It is believed that Nehru was very fond of children and he used to meet kids with immense affection. It was because of his friendly attitude towards children that kids lovingly called him as Chacha. There is yet another story associated with Pandit Nehru, that why he was called as Chacha. Because of his closeness with Mahatma Gandhi, he was usually called as Chacha. Many of us believe that Pandit Nehru was seen as a younger brother of Mahatma Gandhi, whom we all called as Bapu. Hence, people suggest that he became famous as Chacha, for he was seen as younger brother of the Bapu or father of the nation. Wasn't that interesting to know about the Children's Day and the stories related with Pandit Nehru? So let us all come together and celebrate the spirit of childhood
to reaffirm the rights and achieve the welfare of children of our nation. Happy Children's Day! Enjoy your childhood. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone. I think you must be eagerly waiting to know more about your favorite song, Bella Ciao. So, without wasting any further time, let's proceed to our video.
Bella Ciao, also known as the Hymn of Freedom. It is an Italian folk song which became a theme song for Money Heist. For the first time, this song was sung by Italian rice field workers who pitied their poor working conditions. These rice field workers were also known as mondines. The mondines worked for several hours under poor working conditions. Pitying their poor working condition, they said Bella Ciao, goodbye to their youth. Therefore, Bella Ciao came to define mondines' rebellion against their exploitative masters. During the Second World War, the people of Italy united against the dictatorship of Benito Mussolini. There, Bella Ciao became a song of protest against the dictatorship. Recently, Money Heist became a global sensation, where in the first season of the series, we found Professor and Berlin singing Bella Ciao together as a protest song. This song has been used as a protest song all over the world in different points of time. In 2012, Bella Ciao was adopted as a protest song demanding action against global warming. Similarly, in 2018, Brazilian football fans sung Bella Ciao against Argentina. Indian version? See, India has talent all over. People all over India have sung Bella Ciao in their own version. We have Punjabi version, Bengali version, and now recently we have seen a Gujarati version of Bella Ciao. So this is the beauty of our folk songs. Thank you.
I hope you liked the video. Keep following my channel to know more about many such interesting issues and topics.